You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and white sports fans, let's talk about the NBA, the Marxist NBA of China. Preseason games are going on right now as the NBA prepares for the 2021-2022 NBA season. And the talking point going into this season isn't about who's going to win the title. It's about who got the jab versus who did not get the jab. Now, guys, 95% of NBA players, according to reports, have gotten a jab. But that's not good enough, to the woke sports media, to the mob out there who is trying to vilify the players that have not gotten the jab. Now, guys, we've been pretty clear. If you want to get the jab, that's fine. If you don't want to get the jab, that's fine. You check with your doctor. You make that decision with your medical professional. We're not here to give you any type of medical advice. However, we know that certain cities have mandates in place. If you're in the People's Republic of New York, in New York City, you have to get the jab to actually play. If you're in the People's Republic of California, in San Francisco, Golden State Warriors, you have to get the jab. Now, LA also, I believe, is now implementing the same thing. However, though, if you're going to play basketball in Toronto, in Ontario, they have probably some of the most strict vaccine mandates out there. And this could actually greatly affect NBA players. And so we're going to be diving into that in this video, guys. First, make sure you guys check out blackandwhitenetwork.com. We have exclusive content, also free content here. Become a member today by clicking the members tab, and you're going to get access to videos that only members can get. And memberships only start at $5 per month. We're really trying to grow blackandwhitenetwork.com. So become a member today. Let's go ahead. Let's dive into this, guys. Unvaccinated NBA players could face jail fines for breaking quarantine rules in Toronto. Wow. Yes, you heard that correct. And of course, Toronto is not in the United States of America. But man, imagine this. If you don't got the jab and you break a quarantine rule, they could throw you in jail. This is crazy, guys. So let's go ahead. Let's read this article here. NBA players who are unvaccinated against COVID-19 and come to Toronto to play against the Raptors this season could reportedly face jail time should be caught breaking quarantine. I think they kind of messed it up there, but you get the point. So if an NBA player goes to Toronto, breaks their quarantine rules, they could actually get thrown into jail. Crazy. According to The Athletic on Wednesday, unvaccinated basketball players must stay in their designated hotels and can only leave for team activities. Canada's Quarantine Act states that violations could result in up to 6 months in prison and or $750,000 in fines. Players have to pass PCR tests before traveling to Toronto this season, per the NBA's health and safety rules. Unreal. 6 months in jail. Pretty much if you leave your hotel room and you're not going to team activities, you can face 6 months in prison. This is authoritarianism to the extreme. It's the latest wrench teams who have unvaccinated players are facing this season. NBA players have come under fire for refusing to get the coronavirus vaccine, namely Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, and Jonathan Isaac. Now, Andrew Wiggins, we already talked about him. He's gotten the jab now. Kyrie Irving has not. Jonathan Isaac has not because he said he's already had the virus and he has antibodies. Irving, the point guard for the Brooklyn Nets, asked for privacy while he got peppered with questions about his stance on the vaccine. Brooklyn doesn't know whether he will get the shot for the season. He may have to sit out home games and practices in New York City over local mandate laws. Now, Kyrie Irving can't play on the road, but if he goes to Toronto, man, all eyes are going to be on him. I mean, the media is probably just waiting for him to slip up if he's in Toronto. Can you imagine Kyrie Irving going to prison for 6 months for leaving his hotel room, maybe just going to get something to eat because he hasn't gotten the jab? Yeah, Toronto could throw him in prison. Insane. Wiggins of the Golden State Warriors buckled down and got the vaccine, though he had been against it. Warriors coach Steve Kerr made the revelation earlier in the week. Isaac of the Orlando Magic had been skeptical about the vaccine, saying at Media Day he was uncomfortable getting the shot. He told Fox News on Monday he wasn't anti-vax at all. Quote, "I believe that what I'm saying is rational," he told Shannon Bream. "And it's free. We live in the land of the free and home of the brave, and we have the opportunity and the platform to say what it is that we feel that is right. I'm taking that right to do so, not just for me, but for all those people who feel like they don't have a voice." So this is going to be interesting, folks. According to the Associated Press, the NBA said about 95% of players were vaccinated. The players have no vaccine mandate in the league. Yes, that's true. The players do not have a vaccine mandate. They were against that. But local officials, local politicians have implemented vaccine mandates that could greatly affect the NBA season. So Jonathan Isaac, if he goes to Toronto, breaks quarantine rules, he could go to prison. He could go to prison in a foreign country. Toronto is not a part of the United States of America, so he could get locked up. Now, would it actually happen? I believe that it really, really could. I mean, from what I'm understanding here, Toronto and Canada overall is extreme. So I don't know if NBA teams are even going to want, players like Jonathan Isaac or Kyrie Irving to even go to Toronto to play games. And in this case, Jonathan Isaac plays for the Magic. Kyrie Irving plays for the Nets. They're in the same conference as Toronto in the Eastern Conference. Wow, this is just unreal, guys. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of the extreme mandate rules in Toronto? If NBA players break the quarantine rules set in Canada in Toronto, they could face 6 months in prison. This is completely insane, guys. Really, really insane, to tell you the truth. And I believe last season, the Toronto Raptors, it was so extreme up there, they didn't even play home games in Canada because of these strict lockdown rules. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.